Hey everybody, we're back. I don't know if it's gonna be a long one today. I put up on Twitch that it'll be a short one. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Whoops. I was just thinking I'm missing one thing. I'm missing Discord. There it is. So I'm starting late today.
Yep, I'm logging in like 5 minutes.
Are you in right now? I didn't even see you were in.
Yep, I've been on for the last few hours.
I had. What are you doing in Everfrost?
The Panda Quest.
Oh, I watched Steve last night. He hit 1500, so he did the one chip challenge. And he actually did really well with it. He didn't cry, he didn't scream, he didn't try to claw his tongue out, but he was sweating like crazy all night long. So I watched him until like about 12:30. I then watched some Nuke's Top 5 until about like 1:30 in the morning, and then I went to sleep. But the kitten and the white cat were still in this room, and so I woke up several times with the kitten clawing the crap out of my back because it was playing with my shirt. So I ended up sleeping forever. And then Sunday came in and woke me up, and she was like, "You gonna get up today?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, what, 8 o'clock? And she goes, "It's 11:30." I was like, "Crap, I need to get up."
Good job.
Hey, my Merc is now rank 5. So while I was watching Steve last night, I went through and I cleaned my bags again. I added one more bag to my bank. So now my bank is got like 2 bags short of having all of them, or 3 bags short from all of them being 66 slot bags. So I have 749 slots in my bank, and I have 5 spots open.
I got the signature all the way up to the next solo instances.
In what zone? In the Savage Wield, or
Yeah, I need to go to the Chaotic Caverns is the next step.
Okay.
Can't do it today.
Yeah, no worries. Are you gonna do it tomorrow? Well, it's gonna be kind of long. You're gonna have to get up like way early. Wait, you're off tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm off, yeah.
Well, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but if you want to do them tomorrow, we can do them tomorrow. You can stream them. Don't forget the overseers. I got a book. I had to put it in my shared bank. It's an adornment recipe for like adorning 600, but it's heirloom. I can't trade it.
Sucky.
Yeah, I was like, well, that sucks. So why are you doing the quest? You trying to get the books for the
I still need all the ascensions.
Yeah, the ascension stuff. Cool.
And I got up to that instance and I was kind of stuck at that point.
Well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I got to one yesterday that was in Shadow Weaver Thicket that I couldn't figure out the mechanic in the game. I killed the first 2 names, and then I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go after that. And there's an ant cavern in the zone, but nothing. I can't click it. I mean, it'll highlight when you scroll over it, but it's not clickable yet.
Oh.
Think so?
Yeah.
So
I don't know what.
that's heirloom. Yeah, everybody. So my bags are a little bit cleaner now.
So the zones that you can't really fly over the top of things kind of sucks.
You'll be able to like Savage Wield. You after you help the.
Oh, I already can in there. I mean,
Yeah.
like the Evercross thing I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, yep. That's why they have the mounts. I mean the horses.
Almost done.
So I got on my level 110 Troubadour last night, and I was like, you know what? I'll go take him and get all that free armor in the Nexus. He doesn't reach the requirements.
You got to be 120.
Yep. So I was like, well,
You
I
can go
guess
get all the shit off the Panda.
Well, if I go do the quest, I could go get all the. Oh no, wait, because it opens it for everybody, doesn't
It
it?
opens for the whole account.
That's right. Maybe I will do that. I forgot it was opens for everybody.
I was thinking about, well, once I wrap up the signature and do a couple things, I was thinking of going and goofing off on Caladim.
Kaladim. You have characters on it already?
Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 there that got transferred there. Somehow I have no clue I didn't do it.
Well, it's when they probably downsize the servers. But like we were saying earlier, when they downsize the servers, why would they put your characters in a time lock? Why would they move you to a time lock?
I have no clue. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't here, so I don't know.
Yep. I didn't know I was even on Match Duel until a long time. I mean, I was on Crushbone to
I
start.
remember I was here, but Tommy was elsewhere, so I went with him.
Yeah. Good. Did I make a wrong turn?
What are you doing with my sledgehammer?
That's a wrong
There was
turn.
a hole in that back corner. The mice would get in and out. At the time. Forgot about it. Something in front of the door.
There we go.
I didn't stream today because there was nothing to watch. It's been blasting music.
Well, I got that set up like you were talking about yesterday that I stole from you. That works fine. I tried to play the track for Tommy and Dusty last night, and they said all that you could hear was just like chunks of it. They couldn't hear the whole thing. I was
I
like,
wonder if
that.
it's because it was trying to go through your mic.
Well, it was weird because can you hear the music in the back? Well, you can't hear it now, but
Oh.
I have music playing in the background for the stream that's really quiet. And so when I did yesterday's, I went back and checked to make sure that it worked. So I watched the beginning of it, and I was messing with the volume on it, and it went from okay sound to stupid loud. So when I played it for Tommy and Dusty, I think I had it turned up too high, and it might have been cutting out because of the compressor or something, or the limiter or something. But that's one of the tracks for the of Strength and Sadness album once it gets finished.
2018, number 8 done.
Only one to go.
Is it the last one?
There's 9, and then when you go do the 19 and 20, there's less, and you're just picking up shiny stuff off the ground.
Well, I'm gonna try to knock this last one out before I go to work then.
It took me like 2.5 days, but I spent a lot of that time, just running around. I was watching Steve stream. So, yeah, he hit 1500 last night, so he did the 1-chip challenge. He was ready to puke and everything. He had all this stuff ready to go just in case. And he ate it, and he said it wasn't that bad, and then it like hit him afterwards. And he said it was like the back of his bottom lip was burning. He was sweating all night. He handled it a lot better than I did. He wasn't running and screaming or anything. He had it He had milk. He had ice cream. Ice cream didn't help.
Milk's the only thing that works. It has an enzyme in it that counteracts.
Yep, and it's Carolina Reaper that's inside that chip. He took when he first put it. He put the whole thing in his mouth. Okay. What? Okay, so I gotta go here.
I was gonna say the trick is don't let it touch your lips.
Well, he used the glove. He put the whole thing in his mouth, and he ate it. And he didn't say anything about the flavor other than there's nothing like a stale old chip. So I'm doing Shadeweaver Sickett's the Feral Reserve, and I got stuck, and so I went to check it online yesterday. There's nothing. I went to go look at cheats and figure it
I
out.
just pulled out all my old Magic the Gathering decks.
Oh jeez. I made $8,000 when I sold my collection. I still have a couple left. I didn't sell my decks. I just sold my collection.
Tommy was up to almost 70 million plat, and then he spent it all.
He spent it on getting in the books to be able to do Celestials and everything. He said he's got like 7 chrono for sale right now. Oops.
Ancient too.
So, Pass, what's up? Good afternoon to you, Pass. I'm in an instance that I was stuck in yesterday and couldn't figure out. So killing these gloombeaks, they're owlbears. I killed the named, and then when I killed these guys, they would respawn. No, I did not kill a shark. Oh, you tried some Dark Age of Camelot yesterday? Pass was on Dark Age of Camelot yesterday. So after I killed the named, when you would kill these groups, it's groups of 2 owlbears, they respawned with yellow eyes. But I don't know if a modded type free shard. Was it good? So I'm supposed to be doing in this zone, I'm supposed to kill the fiend and, well, not that one. I'm supposed to eliminate the queen and empty the den. Yeah. One of my favorite mechanics on Dark Age of Camelot Pass was they had a mechanic where, like, if this was a regular zone and everybody comes here and kills all these guys in the beginning, I wonder if I need to make all these guys have green eyes before I kill him. I don't know. All this stuff, like if this was a regular zone and everybody came out here and was killing all this stuff, and then you go a little farther and people aren't killing stuff farther out because they're just killing all the stuff close to the town, the stuff that was sitting up longer after it had spawned started getting bonuses to the experience. So if I killed this and everybody had been killing this all day, I would get 100 experience. But if I went out and around the corner to a spot where nobody'd been in a while and I killed something, I might get 108 experience because it's got an experience bonus for being up for so long. I liked that mechanic. That was cool in Dark Age of Camelot. I hit yesterday, Michael, my pet didn't hit anything for close to 140 million. But using Act, I had one hit, Glassy, had a hit for 100 billion. There was 101 billion, and then it was 100 billion, and then it was 109 billion. So my pet's hit for 140 billion, I hit for 109 billion. That's my claim to fame.
2018 is done.
That was easy. Yep. Which shard are you in? Are you Norwegian, Arthurian, or Celtic? Or Celtic, however you want to say it. I saw those earrings. The first thing I saw was that they were mythical, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I saw the stats, and I was like, "Who cares?"
Yeah, mythical 5 expansions ago.
Yep. I was going through my shared bank last night, and I was looking at stuff that has been sitting in my shared bank for a while, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool. I wonder if let me get on my level 100 Shadow Knight and see if he can use it." And I look, and my Shadow Knight's got stuff that says it's like 300, 400 and something, 400 and something primary attributes, and then the stuff I had in the shared bank that I thought he might use was stuff that was like 97. It was fabled, but it was only 97 primary attributes. I was like, wow, what a difference we've made now.
Alright, 3 out of 4 ascensions are max.
Albion, is Albion, which one's Albion? Is that Arthurian or is that Celtic? Hey, Carrie's
Now
on.
it's time to do the pickup stuff.
Carrie's streaming.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Like I said, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what time I'll be on, so.
Alright, I'll just check. Good old.
Monday for sure. Monday's my definite play day.
Oh, okay. Well, Monday I'll be streaming, so if you want to do it on Monday, it'd be even better.
And then tomorrow night is D&D. But tomorrow afternoon, I don't know what's going on yet.
Okay. Well, I might be on, I might not be on. I don't know. It all depends. We'll see.
Alright. See you later.
Alright, later. Are they yellow eyes yet? No. Alright, so. The Camelot one, so that's Arthurian. Okay. Uh, 14 billion. See, now they got the yellow eyes. There's old green eyes, so let me stay away from that guy. I don't want to attack him yet. I want to see if I have to get all these guys yellow-eyed first. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. See, these guys, when you kill them, you get the beasts, you get the skulls out of them. I've never heard that term, murder hoboing. That's cool. $18 for the pet. The whole set of the game was they have the 3 different realms that are based off Norwegian mythology, Arthurian mythology, and Celtic mythology. And then when you get up to the top level, when you reach level 50, I think, which was the max back then, you could go to battlefields and fight the people on the other legends, I think it was. And it was cool back then because there was nothing else that had that kind of setup back then. When it came out, I remember getting it when it first came out and thinking, well, that's not part of the game I give a crap about because I don't do PvP. Just because I just don't want to do PvP. It's like why I don't play first-person shooters, because I prefer it to be more like real-life kind of setup and not a bunch of people jumping up and down so you can't hit them when you shoot at them. Now where do you go? Where's the name's over there? Okay, let's kill these guys. Come on, hurry up before the name gets back. That was back when I used to group with people all the time. Because when I played EQ1, I had never had a problem. Well, I had a problem grouping with people. I just didn't do it very often. Wasn't good at it. Little. The only first-person shooters I ever played were like. Okay, so I think that's. Oh, I gotta get out. I think that's all of them. Wait, these guys aren't done yet. Obviously I did, Doom and Wolfenstein 3D because I was alive when those came out. We know about that, Lethal. And okay, so now all these owl bears have yellow eyes. Oh, no, they don't. Yeah. The one that we played the most, one of the funnest games I've ever played in my freaking life, was GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 on the N64. That game, four screened on the TV with my cousins and my brother and my nephew. We would play that game for hours. I always died. I always had a higher suicide count than kill rate because I would put up proximity mines. I would run into a door and put the proximity mine like on top of the door frame facing down, and then run off. And then as I was running around, I would forget where I put them all, and I'd run right over them and kill myself. Planet Side 2 since 2015. Wow. I played Everquest since the day it came out, and I played this game since 2 days after it came out because GameStop didn't have my freaking 10 when it was supposed to come out. I've never played PlanetSide. I don't think I've had it installed on my computer for some reason, but I've never played it. Come here, Green Eyes. Get over here. And then once you kill Green Eyes, that guy there, when you go around the corner, there's a lake over there, and there's a bunch of these guys that instantly rush you. And then there's a name that doesn't rush you that you have to pull into the water. What, GoldenEye? Or the game I was talking about before that? We're talking about Dark Age of Camelot. Alright, here we go. I can't remember what I did to kill this guy yesterday. I do remember he had ads. No, Pass was saying he played Dark Age of Camelot yesterday on on one of the shards that they have out now. Come on, stop doing damage to me. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to kill you. I think that went pretty much the same as it went yesterday. Other than I didn't have all the glowy eye guys out yet. I don't think that made any difference. And I think I found that yesterday too. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys have been watching it all, you'll see I cleaned my bags out again last night.
So Steve got to you.
No, I was just watching Steve and I thought, I think I'll just go through and start cleaning stuff out again because I was thinking there was some things I might have been able to just get rid of. So, right here, the instance I'm doing. So if you look, Michael, Whispered Blessings. What have I finished?
Oh, you're finished.
I am on the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 5th one. I'm on the 5th part of the signature quest, Michael. Well, yesterday, if you would have when I kicked up my bags yesterday, this bag was full. This bag only had these 2 spots open. This bag was almost full. This bag was almost full. This bag was almost full. This bag was about to here. This was empty. And then my bank, which has 764 slots in it right now, had, I think, 1 slot open. So I went in and it's 764 now because I bought another 66 slot bag off of the store. This bag right here, the Adventurer's Backpack. So I'm down to 523 station cash now. And then when I get that other 500 next month, I may buy another one because I still have 3 bags in my bank that are not the 66 slot bags. And I still have no idea where I got this bag. This one here, it's heirloom. It's a bag of dirty tricks. It's 88 slots. So I have no idea where I got that from. Alright, so I'm going to leave all these glowy eye guys alone. I'm going to take out these guys. Because they don't come back. Oh, I forgot to look at what I did on the boss fight. 17 from me was the highest damage. Not too bad. Why am I on there twice?
Because you had an out-of-body experience.
No.
So the named guy over here. So this one here, I figured out. Is he not up yet? Where is he? There he is. So Hopper the Blood Drenched. When I was fighting him yesterday, he was doing a crap load of damage and not taking any damage. But then I brought him down into the water and I was able to do damage to him. And then it would like slow down at times. And then I noticed if I would kill one of these guys, they're called, what are they? An Aqualing. When I killed the Aqualings, I would start doing damage to him again. So when the damage started slowing down, I would target an Aqualing and kill it, and then he would take damage again. I don't know if it has anything to do with that. From Terrors of Columbia Collector's Edition or Premium Edition, this item is from the pack of the collector. Oh, okay, cool. It's probably Collector's Edition. I don't do the super expensive ones. It's like on this expansion that just came out, Glassy has the $85 one, and then my other account, Tolnor's, has the $30 one. Okay, I still don't know what these skulls are for. So I'm wondering if I avoid those guys down there. Because I know there's another group of these guys around here somewhere. So here's a group. How y'all doing? Got some rocks for you. There are so many spots, so many expansions in this game. There's only 17 in this one. But EQ1 just hit what, 27th expansion? And the last time I was in the game before this year in EQ1 was Lost Dungeons of Norath, so. And the only reason I got on then was because my parents were playing, and so I got on to play the game with them. So yesterday I came in from over there, and as soon as you start walking down that way, these start turning around and the whole group of them comes at you slowly. But I wonder if I could go around this way. Still probably couldn't get to that guy though.
You were saying they're moving very slowly?
Yep. And they're not difficult to kill. I mean, they're as easy to kill as everything else in this zone. So you'll see as I go walking, this one's going to turn and start coming at me. And then you'll see every one of them coming at me.
Oh, face it, you're a popular guy.
Of course, my mercenary runs down there and pulls everybody down into the middle.
You're expecting something different?
I'm saying my pet is not a people person. He's not even a person. Okay, so now I got that one left. And he won't take damage while he's up there. I had to bring him back down here into the water. And then it had something to do with these aqua lungs. So let me do this. Let me
Jethro Tull.
make them not go and attack him. And I'll pull him down into the water. So when I pull him into the water, I don't body pull or anything like that. I use my cancel magic or absorb magic, which doesn't do any damage. It just gets rid of their beneficial buffs, theoretically. So I'm trying to get close enough where I can use it. I'm going to end up body pulling. There we go. Because that way, it's easy for them to get, my pets and everything, get aggro again. See, he has to be in the water for you to be able to target him. I remember that now from yesterday. He can't target him if he's not in the water. So one of my elemental blasts that I cast yesterday hit for 109 billion. And then a few days before that, my pet had one hit for 140 billion. So he's still taking damage. It was like right about in here where his damage started dropping like really slowly. So I don't know if these aqua guys have anything to do with it or not, but I would just kill some of them. And then send the pet back in. Up there's one there. Okay, now get back over here. And it just seemed like it made his health drop faster once I killed the aqua wing that was near him. And when the aqua wings, you can barely see that one. When they go underwater, you can't see them at all. You can just see the name sticking up from out of the water. So this is how far I got yesterday. I killed this guy. And then I couldn't figure out how to do anything else. I just ran around for like 3 hours trying to figure out how to make things work, how to make things spawn. And I still don't know what the skulls are for. The skulls are temporary, so I can't take them out of the zone. Whee! Oh, still got an off warning. Nope, not him. What's the named? Well, that's 97 billion on that one. There we go. Ginyu had a 25 billion, and then he averaged 3 billion while I averaged 1 billion. I had a short fight yesterday where Ginyu averaged 50 billion, or I averaged 50 billion because I'd done that 100 billion hit. So this is as far as I got yesterday. Now I can't figure out what else I got to do. You come this way. And now you're gonna run into all the, what is it, desecrated? Yeah, I was gonna say corrupted. You run into all the desecrated animals.
But I haven't seen her.
Did I avoid him? Did my frickin' mercenary pull him? Nope. Okay. You come into here, and in the regular zone, this is where the ant cave is at here. But here, it is. Oh, and then there's a camp right here with all kinds of food stuff, but I don't know what for because nothing's clickable. Skulls work over here.
Clickable, nothing to click on.
It says it'll be helpful later, but they're not. There's no right-clicking them and using them at all. So here is where the actual ant cave is at now. To the ant caves, but you can't do anything with it. Click, 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 click. Nothing, 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 nothing. And skulls don't do anything. So this is where I was stuck yesterday. And I looked online, I was like, after like an hour or two of running around and not finding anything, I got online and was looking it up and still couldn't find anything. I tried killing these guys up here, the Whisperlings. You can't kill them while they're up in the air like that. They take no damage. You have to do something that'll bring them down to you. Otherwise, they take no damage. Oh, I forgot this guy was there. Oops. That's trash. That's trash. What'd I do that? These are all harvestables that Goblin just got. Can you hear the song in the background, Dud?
Nope.
It's Dead Within from Evil Trismegistus. I took the guitar and the bass lines out of it and made a slower song out of it for the Jonathan L. Henson project. Okay, so I don't want this guy up again. I spawned him on accident.
No.
Where's he at? There he is. He's right there, okay. Now I remember why I summoned him. I thought he was a limited aid. So, what I have to do here is exterminate the queen and empty the den. Well, the queen is in there. And then to empty the den, there's two or three spots in here where there are non-aggro wolves. As well as there's also some non-aggro deer. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll just go through and I'll kill the non-aggro wolves real quick, and maybe that'll make something spawn. Nothing spawned. And then those guys, these guys here, the little raptors, they respawn. Well, the groups respawn too. So there's one group of wolves right here. Oh, these guys are aggro now. I think yesterday, by the time I left, I had like 250,000 of these skulls. It seemed like 37 billion. See, Gnu averaged 42 billion. Now, I know I killed you guys before. Hi, wife.
Hi, sister-in-law.
I have no idea. AFK for a second. All right, I'm back.
Oh, I'm back.
So, I know I've told you guys before I am not a cat person, and I'm stuck in a room
No.
with 3 cats right now. And for Christmas, my wife got one of the automatic litter boxes. And she came in the room just now to grab something and saw the red light was on the automatic litter box. And so I had to deal with that. It was just that it needed to be cleaned. But there's 3 cats. There's a kitten, an older cat, and a middle-aged cat. And the middle-aged cat, as soon as we got this thing, he'll use it, and then it'll wait like 5 minutes, and then it'll automatically clean itself. And as soon as he hears it clean itself, he will run back in and use it again. So the thing has been running non-stop for like 3 days now. I'm not a cat person. I don't want to hurt any cats or anything, but I sure don't want to be around any cats, and I'm around a lot of cats. Where is... These wolves up here? See, there's badgers all over the place too. There's one badger right there that I was having a hard time getting to. Because I would get next to him and he would not be targetable. Nope, these are tigers. There's 2 groups of tigers that don't respawn. Uh, 32 billion on the badger. $14 billion on the tigers. Where's the other group of wolves? See, there's a group of deer. Maybe those are randomized because yesterday there was a group of wolves over here, not deer. Let's take that badger out. I had to get this badger yesterday by sending my pet after it. That's the only way I could get to it. Because every time I would try to shoot at it or something, it was telling me I was too far away. Still don't know what the skulls are for. Oh, the other wolves are over here. No, the tigers are over here. Wolves. And 10 billion on a forest badger. 31 billion on a timber wolf. And this is non-anything. And then when you look at the map, this is just the map of Shadeweaver Thicket. So you can't go down here, I don't think. Or at least you can't yet. If I go that way, I got a feeling my character's gonna croak. You can tell by going to where the falls are at over here. It's set up where you can't go over the falls. So. Let me get up that way. There we go.
Over the falls and through the woods.
The badger. Maybe I never killed that badger yesterday, so maybe I got to kill all the badgers.
Did you finish watching Steve's stream?
I watched it to the end, yeah.
How'd he do?
He was doing fine at the end. The only thing was he was sweating really bad. For those of you who didn't know, streaming Steve Fantasy last night, he hit $1,500 for his charity he was doing. $1,500 in donations. So he did the 1 chip challenge.
And he is not a spice guy.
He does not eat spicy food. He's got a high tolerance for pain, but he does not eat spicy food. And he ate the chip. The first thing he said, he ate the whole thing at once, and the first thing he said when he put it in his mouth was, "There's nothing like the taste of a stale old chip."
Well, as I sit there and said, he seemed to do better on the chip than he did on the hot sauce.
72 billion? That's the Badger.
I mean, because the hot sauce had him running to and from the bathroom, and I stayed on for a little bit, and he was just kind of just sitting there playing. I'm like, wow, he's doing better with this than he did with the hot sauce.
No, they actually streamed till longer than they were going to. They streamed past 12 because he was having so much fun with everybody. But when he got through with the stream, he was like, "Yeah, I think the stream is going to end at the right time because his stomach was starting to feel it." So,
He got to part 5, as he was saying.
well, he was saying part 4, but he was already at part 4. 17 billion. So there's a
I was
group
just sitting
of
there going,
tigers.
he did pretty damn good on that, because I was expecting more of like what you said. He'd be on the floor trying to claw his tongue out.
Yeah, that's why I told him when he was talking about it and he was still way back at 800. I was telling him, I go, "Hey, if you hit 1500, you're gonna set another camera up facing the floor so we can see you while you're curled up in a ball and crying." And he's like, "You know what? I'll have to do that." And he actually did have a second camera set up. It just wasn't pointed at the floor. It was pointed. That looks like 119. It's just pointed. 27. What's that? That was a shredder. That's what I just killed. Yeah.
To the right of him.
It took 122 billion damage. Yeah, so Steve did really good.
Yeah.
So tonight he'll be streaming Plague Tale, 8 o'clock Pacific. Everybody go watch it. Follow Steve if you haven't. It's free. And if you can afford to subscribe, that's what I always tell everybody. Yeah.
Oh, I just
Following's free. Subscribe if you can afford it.
Because I sit there and took my headphones off and put it on full screen, and Beth was watching and listening, and she's like, "That voice, is that his wife?" Yeah. A couple minutes later, she made a sarcastic remark, and she kind of looked at me like, "Yep, that's gotta be his wife."
Yep.
I'm like, "Yep."
They're awesome together. They got 5 kids. And Junie. Oh, there's a hawk. Junie is his oldest daughter.
I love that they had a fight over who was going to take over Dad's show.
Yeah. I don't know who Glowing Eyes was. I think that's his second oldest. But I can't say because I'm not sure. But I know Junie is his oldest.
What's the ages?
I think it's 20 something, 20, and then it drops down to like 10, 9, and 5 or something like that.
20, 10, 9, 5. That's 4 or 5.
I said 20 something and then 20 and then I think.
Oh. 20 something, 20, 10, 9, 5. That's the ages of Steve's kids.
When I was in
Yeah.
Stand There and Bleed, Steve had 2 daughters.
20 something, 20, 10, 9, 5.
Well,
Steve had 2 daughters from a previous girlfriend. I don't know if he was married or not. But,
The two oldest were from a previous.
when I was in Stand There and Bleed in 2005, and what are you fighting now? And then he got with Aaron while I was in a band, and then they got married, and then I think they had the other 3 kids. So he got 2 from a previous marriage, and then 3 with Aaron.
Well, just listening and watching last night, Beth was kind of like, "How old are his kids?" And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, he was with his first girlfriend / wife. I don't know if they were married or not. You have to ask him. But he was with her, I think, while he was doing Supermarket Fantasy, the hardcore band. And then when I joined them for Stand There and Bleed, he was not with her anymore. He was with somebody else, and then that person left. And then Erin met Steve. She came to see him. I don't know how they actually met, but I remember her and another girl came to watch us practice at the band house. And then Steve and Erin hit it off and been together ever since.
Awesome.
It's not like
But that's what's
mine
going
where it took 30 years because of my anxiety. Okay, so
Oh.
I don't know. So I killed the wolves that were there. There's another set of deer somewhere too. Or there was. I don't know if there still is.
Gonna have to get Tommy to speed his butt up to catch up to you.
Well, Michael's off the next 2 days, but he said he might be doing something tomorrow. He wasn't sure yet, and I'm not streaming tomorrow. And then he's off on Monday, so he'll be playing for sure on Monday. And I was like, well, Monday might be better for us to get together and do something because I don't plan on doing a long stream today, but then again, I might anyway. And then tomorrow, I'm not streaming at all.
Tomorrow
I stream 6 to 7 hours, 6 days a week. Well, 5 days this week, and then this one today. So I just figured when I was doing this, I'll give myself a day off. So I almost didn't even get on EQ today. I was thinking maybe I'll try Diablo 3. Yesterday I was thinking maybe I'll just do one where it's just chatting about music. But then I woke up
from the
late
sounds of it,
and I was like, well, I'm just going to do what I normally do.
I was gonna say, from the sounds of it, you need to actually, if you're wanting to reach out to Mortis, you need to actually do it.
Yeah, I just don't know how to word it yet because it's not like I'm a professional investigator and there's no guarantee anybody will even watch.
Well, that right there should be enough of an incentive. All right, let's see how well see how this interview goes. This ought to be interesting.
I mean, I want to ask him stuff like about he does his own hand press records. That's what a lot of the rare stuff I traded him some of my old albums for was.
Oh, you mean that stack of multiple records you showed me when we were there, when Beth and I were there?
Yeah, the ones that are like one of two in the entire world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ended up sending him enough records that to send them from Northern California to Norway cost $111 for shipping.
How much was the one CD for your artist?
Oh, you have Warma, the one who did the artwork for Whilst Rooted in Obscurity. That was the picture was sent digitally. See, this is the cool thing about Juha Vorma, is that he does a lot of artwork for people. He's got his own comic book. He writes a comic strip in Finland, and he's just insanely good at what he does. And back in mid 90s, early 90s, mid 90s, it was early to mid 90s, I bought 3 album covers from him, 2 that were acrylic on film and 1 that was digital. And those cost, it was 150 euros for the picture. He would send it to you. You would use it for all the stuff you needed to use it for and then send it back to him. Or you paid 200 euros and he would send you the picture and you kept it forever. So I paid 200 euros for 2 album covers and then 1 digital. And then that was the early 90s. Then here we are, what, 30 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later.
I like that.
Somebody asked me, somebody was looking at my Fog Warrior stuff on Bandcamp, and I got an email saying, do you have any physical copies available? I'm not a record company. I don't deal with record companies usually. I was like, I can make you a CDR, but I don't have any physical copies. And so my wife was like, maybe you should look into getting physical copies made. And if you've never made your own run of CDs before, and I'm not talking about creating the layout, the cover of the CD, the inside booklet, the trays, the actual cover of that physical CD, just to get a 4-page professional-looking CD made. The smallest run you can do them in at the time I was looking at them was in a group of 1,000. It was like $1,600, $1,700 to just make the CDs, and then you'll have 1,000 CDs. And if you don't do PR, which I don't, then you're going to be sitting on 1,000 CDs that you don't know how to get rid of. So
I was gonna say, when you sit there and did your CD art version, how many of those did you sit on?
I
Or
only
not the
made
CD art.
I only made a couple.
The one,
The one I did in 2006,
the one you sent out for and got the box back of CDs.
that was a different kind of setup. So the normal setup is the minimum order is 1,000 CDs, and to get those made is like $1,600, $1,700 or something, which is a lot of money. And then that's not counting, you have to get the layout done and blah blah blah. In 2005, I took my 3 demos from Evil Trismegistus and my I think I had like one hidden track I forgot to put on one of the demos, so that was on it. And then recorded 2 new ones with a digital setup because the demos were recorded with an analog setup.
I was gonna say, wasn't that the old 4-track?
That was a Tascam Porta 3 Mark IV. It was 2 input to 4-track on cassette. So I would record 3 tracks, or I would record 4 tracks, and then I would play it back to a regular cassette, and then record that back onto the Tascam on 1 track, and then be able to record 3 more tracks. But by doing that, you couldn't edit the 3 tracks or the 4 tracks that you had burned to the other cassette. You couldn't mix the monitoring on them or anything like that. So it was not a good setup, and the more times you recorded on the cassette, the muddier the cassette sounded. So 2005, I decided to put out a CD of just, I didn't put it out. It wasn't a CD to put out for sale. I was going to try a CD company and see how the CDs looked that they made.
He just wanted to actually have a copy of his own CD.
Nope, that wasn't it at all, because I had my demos. That's as far as I ever needed to go. So I was like, I'm going to try this out and see what'll happen. Like I said, back then it was still $1,600 to do the minimum 1,000 CDs, but they had another thing going where you could do CDs, any number of CDs, but instead of having a 4-page booklet, you would only have the inside, not just the 1-page insert where it's just a front and back, but it would be the 2-page. So it would be the cover, inside back cover, back cover. So you couldn't put very much on there. And that you would pay, it was like a certain amount per CD. It was more expensive per CD than doing the 1,000 one, but you weren't stuck with the 1,000 CDs. And I think I spent half of one entire paycheck, $300 and something, and had 50 of them made. And they came out really well.
Yeah, I remember being in awe when the box showed up and you're like, yeah, I got my CDs. I went over and looked at them and I'm just like, he's got an actual CD, his own CD.
Yeah, but it's self-produced and it sucks. But it didn't.
Hey, it was a CD.
It came out cool. If I would have sold them, I put some of them up for sale on my webpage I had at the time, which was not a very big webpage. Then like I said, I did not do any PR for it because I don't do PR. And I think I gave away 3 or 4, and then the only person that ever bought any was my wife, who wasn't my wife at the time. She was my ex-fiance at the time, and we were just talking. She bought one off my website before I could tell her I would just give her one. So I went back and gave her the $10 back. But it cost me $300 and something to have them done, wrapped. Um, they had UPC symbols on them. I did all the layout for them, and I was selling them for like $10 a piece. So I would have made $500. I would have got a pretty good profit, $300 and something, and would have made $500 out of that. So, but I still have a bunch of, matter of fact, they're sitting right next to my box of 98 copies of the last album that came out. But my wife said you should go shop some stuff around, see if you can find a record company that'll help you get that stuff, get the album put out, so you at least have some physical copy. So I did that. I only went to small record labels that did atmospheric black metal, and not big record companies like Century Media or Nuclear Blast or anything like that. And I found a tiny little record label out of Poland called Via Nocturna, who said, "We don't want to sign you to the record label, but we will do a deal with you where we'll help you get the CD put out, and we'll do all the artwork, or we'll do all the PR, and then we'll own the album for 2 years, and then once the 2 years are up, then all the rights reserved go back to you, and you can do whatever you want with the album." And I was like, cool, let's do that. So I paid to have the CDs made, and then they did all the PR and shot them around the world, which is all I really needed them for.
I was gonna say, did you ever figure out how many you sold?
No. We did a limited run of 500. They took 300, and they have a lot of places around the world they send them to, plus the mail order. And then where is my... There he is. Where's my Merc? I jumped, and Mercs don't jump. They took 300 to distribute to different places around the world, plus their internet. And then I got 200, which one of them I traded to a guy for his CDs, and the other one is sitting in my car because I wanted to hear it on my car stereo, which is not a great thing, but I wanted to hear how it sounded in a car stereo. So, okay, so I still have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I am curious to see how many of those actually sold.
Probably none. Tommy heard it for the first time this week. They put the advanced single out in September of 2019, and what the hell was that? Did you guys see that flash to a... am I the only one that saw that?
I wasn't watching.
It looked like
I've seen 4.
I can click on the ant cave entrance, but I can't do anything. And when you click on it, the little name pops up in the little text box. As I was running towards killing this guy, a text box popped up, like right here.
Finding more glitches, huh?
No, I'm thinking that might have been something I need to click on, but I don't know what I had clicked on, because it's not this, because that's tiny. It was right here, and it was like this size. I was just running up this way, and I went like this to target on the creature, and a text box popped up. See, that's the one for the detrimental spell effects there, which is smaller than what this one looked like. And I clicked on the guy right here, so I've been watching a lot of Nuke's Top 5, which is ghost videos, and so now as I'm trying to find it, all of a sudden I feel like I'm watching a Nuke's video. Let's see, there's lots of frogs right here, but this is where you'd normally be able to just jump off the thing here, but they've got rocks blocking you from going over there. And there's no mobs out there at all, so I'm thinking if I go that way, I'm gonna die and respawn.
You die and respawn while being on Twitch? Nope, never happened.
I did know a little sarcasm there. So what I'm thinking is I have missed a mechanic somewhere, because I don't have a clue how to get this to go how to move forward on this. How would I assist? So I'm stuck, and I went to look on the internet yesterday, and nobody's got anything written about it. It's pretty funny. I hit for a couple billion, for a couple million, and then I see a 1 billion, and I'm actually thinking that's not a very good hit. It's freaking 31 billion. How's that not a good hit?
Move.
And I still don't know why that camp is there. What am I missing? And then these whispering guys, like I said, you have to attack them and get them to come down to you, or else they don't die. They don't take any damage. And then once you've killed them, then they respawn. So I don't know what's going on. So I had the mouse like right in here, and something popped up like right here. This guy just non-stop respawn.
On annoy.
Okay, hold on a second. This lasts 5 hours. I'm using one of these. scroll of tracking. Desecrated beasts, dark claws, whisperlings, aqualings, and my mercenary. See, and then yesterday I went and killed all these aqualings just to see if that might be doing something, and nothing was different.
You may have to try in that different direction where you thought you'd gonna die.
Well, I know I'm gonna die because if you'll notice, there's no mobs whatsoever down there. There should be spiders walking all over here and stuff flying in the air, but there's nothing. And in the last zone, Echo Cavern Zone, you got the full map just like this, where one instance was the bottom half and one instance was the top half. And so I'm thinking that's what's going on here. Aqualand, Whisperland. Okay, there's a forest deer and a forest stag. Where are they at? Where did I miss those guys? Trying to not pull those guys at all. And if you weren't watching earlier, when I came on, these guys didn't look like that. They didn't look like that until I killed them. Oh, right there. Hmm.
You should get your glider out and glide.
You can't use mounts in here.
Oh, that's a load of bollocks.
See, all these whisperlings, when I started yesterday, I came back over here, which is the entrance. And I started killing all the whisperlings over here. I killed that one first, and then killed the ones over here. And by the time I got over here and was killing the ones over here, these had respawned again. So I don't think it has anything to do with them. I'm supposed to be finding some kind of totem that I'm supposed to put a spirit into. I haven't seen that anywhere, and it doesn't
What zone
even,
are you in?
it doesn't show it either, because you look at my active zone. That's the quest, Spirit Shadeweaver's Thicket Feral Reserve. Oh, you know what? No, there's only one Feral Reserve, because you have the Shadeweaver's Thicket, which is this zone, which I've already been in, and then you have the Shadeweaver Zone Feral Instance, which is Feral Thicket, which is an instance, which is what I'm in now. And if you see, that says Shadeweaver's Thicket Feral Reserve 1 quest, and then up here is the daily Shadeweaver's Thicket Feral Reserve solo 1 quest. This doesn't say heroic or anything on it, it just says Feral Reserve. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. See, because it's apply the spiritual focus shard to the Mustelade ward. Paldar and the other ward singers are counting on me to apply the Mustelade spirit focus shard to its matching ward totem found in Shadeweaver's Thicket Feral Reserve, which is where I am. Feral Reserve. This is the only other thing other than Shadeweaver's Thicket regular zone to go into, so I have not been able to find that thing anywhere. The totem.
Offens, whole owlbear, thieves of the thicket. Spirits in the night, spirits among them. Calvethan regrets and as Aishane intended and fortunes fail of the bold.
Stop giving me spoilers.
Nothing. I'm just sitting there and actually looking. Okay, well they at least got lists of what quests are.
When the Sarnak Dark Claws respawn, if I kill all these guys, they will go away. Might as well do that. They'll go away and won't come back. If I killed them the first time, they became the Yellow Eyes, and I kill them now, and then they don't respawn, I think. What I'm worried about is it's going to be some kind of, you have to kill this first, and then kill this, and then kill this, and then kill this, and then kill this, and then you attack the first named. So yesterday I killed the first
Does it have
named.
a reset?
No, then it's an instance. These guys have a reset. The Dark Claws will reset. The Whisperlings will reset. Hmm. The desecrated spirits, animal spirits, will have a reset. Geez, that one corpse had 3 things on it. In the actual zone, the regular zone of Shadeweaver Thicket, this is a markable object. I did that yesterday. Put my name on it. See, no use, just examine. My luck, it's something I'm overthinking, and it was real easy and should have been done. Everybody else is doing it regular, and I'm not doing it right. $40 billion. There's a shiny. Cool. I need that one. Hi. I should get a soundbite from Elmira from Tiny Toons, and every time I drop down, like right in front of a mob's face like that, just play the sound of her going, "Hey, little kitty." See, I don't think these guys respawn after I've made them Yellow Eyes. They go from regulars to Yellow Eyes, and then I think after I've killed them when they're Yellow Eyes, then that's it.
Nabbit.
This is the last 2. Okay, there should be no more grizzlies on tracking. The grizzled guys. A desecrated beast, Sarnak Dark Claws, Whisperlings, Aqualings, Zerbucks. So the only thing over here should be these guys wandering around because they just respawn after you kill them. And the Whisperlings in the air. What's that? Oh, that's the deer laying over here on the ground. The carcass. Okay, so that's all those guys gone. They're not respawning. Like I said, the Whisperlings respawn after you kill them. Those guys respawn after you kill them. All the desecrated animals over here respawn after you kill them. The Aqualings don't respawn. $35 billion. Let's see what that one was. I used a big spell. 5 billion. Every time I see the frogs now too, I'm thinking the frogs might have something to do with it. But they're not clickable. $12 billion. So anyway, that long-winded story I was getting at for the last album, Juha Vorma, who did the artwork for me for the new album, the price of the new album was the exact same price as it was back in the 90s. It was 200 euros. Which in American money is like $222. And then the other part of the contract was I had to send him 2 copies of the CD when it came out, plus if they make any shirts or anything, then he gets a copy of the shirts and everything. Well, the record company was like, that's your doing, not our doing, so if that's your contract with him, you have to deal with that, not us. I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. But when I got my copies of the CDs, I went to UPS, I think it was. I was like, hi, I need to send these 2 CDs to Finland, please. And the lady goes, Finland? Oh, okay, hold on a minute. And I was like, Finland's not such a big deal. I've sent stuff to more obscure places than Finland. And she came back and she goes, okay, it'll be $200 for shipping for 2 CDs. And I said, excuse me? $200 for 2 CDs to be shipped to Finland? She goes, yep. I go, why? And she goes, well, it's nothing we're doing. It's all on their end of the bargain. So I was like, well, forget that. Later. Have a nice day. So I went across the street to FedEx. And I was like, hey, I need to send these 2 CDs to Finland. And the lady goes, oh, that's going to be expensive. And so she ran all the stuff and said it'd be $180. And I was like, you know what? Forget this mess. And I went home. Because I don't deal with crap like that very well. And I told my wife, and my wife goes, okay, forget that mess. I will deal with it tomorrow. I'll go to the post office and I'll take care of it. Because you can send stuff worldwide from the post office for a whole lot cheaper. And I sent a message to Juha in Finland. I was like, hey, I tried to send the 2 CDs today, but it was going to cost $200 to ship them. 200 American dollars to ship them. Which is almost 200 euros. So he replied back, "Oh, forget that mess. I already bought one from via Nocturna from the website." So I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to keep up my end of the contract, but I can't afford shipping 200 $200 in shipping just to send 2 CDs somewhere." So the cool thing was he understood. We're still on good terms, hopefully. I have got to get these other 2 albums finished. I just got to do the lyrics and the bass lines. The 2 albums and the EP. Just keep thinking it has something to do with this, but there's nothing clickable on any of this. This has got to be just for looks. Desecrated Beast, Whispering, and my Merc. Hi, how you doing? Saying nuts to the ant caves, but I can't do anything there. I was thinking maybe I had to run over this thing, but it won't let me go up it. So the crosser knows, not up it. Nothing. So I'm just not catching on what I gotta be doing. Hmm. I haven't found. Ouch. Haven't found. Whoops, the totem that I need. So I am stuck. Is it hidden in one of these little crevices or something? I'm not scared of you. Oh, it's scared. I've only gotten the 2 bosses to spawn. Well, that didn't get them to spawn, they were already spawned. That's the edge of the zone there, I can't go that way. That's the edge of the zone there. I can't go that way. It's interesting they made it where you can actually go up to the edge of the zone like that. And there. Edge of the zone again. Just let me go up. Thank you. See, there's only the option to attack those guys. And once they come down here, then you can kill them pretty quickly. But until they drop down, you can't do damage to them. When they're floating in the air like that. All right. You only live once, so I'm gonna drop down and see if I die when I drop down. I'm gonna try and land in the water. Yep. That's what I thought. So what am I missing? Apart from my merc now that I died. Random 42. A 1. Okay, so my pet is going to be an aqua grotto hopper. So my pet's going to be a frog. Accolades open. So I'm missing where to put the frickin' shard thing into the totem in this zone. That's just a wall, that's just a wall. I got the I'm Just a Bill song stuck in my head when I said that. That's just a wall. Yes, it's only a wall. That's a dead deer. No totem there. What was that?
What?
Sounded like you were vacuuming.
No, it's Best watching TV and it's sirens.
Oh. You know, in one of the instances the other day, you had to run up a branch. And I ran around for a little bit because you were running along a path. And then to get to the next spot, you had to actually run up a branch off the side of the path. Wow. My pet hit for 50 billion on that one. Yep.
Well,
got bored.
My pet was like, "Come on already!"
You made me jump off a cliff. I'm pissed.
Others. It's hard to buy it.
Nothing here.
I have.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Hello, David.
Nothing here. Nothing down here. In those spots. Nope. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. So I'm looking at a YouTube video with the sound turned off. I'm watching somebody do this zone. Hmm. They pulled Green Eyes with all the Grizzlies together. But not with all of them. Well, no, because then they all popped up with the Yellow Eyes after that. Oh no, I'm being attacked! Oh no! He's pulling a bunch of the Whisperlings. I'm trying to figure out what class this guy is. He's pulling everything and AoEing everything. Yeah, and he's killing the Aqualings to kill the name that I just killed. Yeah, and he's killing the Aquas to kill the main, so he killed that guy. So that's as far as I've gotten. So where's he going next? I wonder if you have to kill a certain number of Whisperlings. Because he's pulling all kinds of Whisperlings. Yeah, I wonder if it is you have to be kill a certain amount of them or something. Because I know they respawn. I know it's just thrilling streaming to watch, but I'm stuck. Okay. So he killed a bunch of Whisperlings. And in killing a bunch of Whisperlings, he got the poacher to spawn. So he was just running around like this and just targeting the Whisperlings. So I'm guessing there's a number of them you gotta kill. Because they respawn.
Well, I'm gonna let you go right now. I'll be back on in a little bit.
Okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for today, so. That's how I feel doing this zone right now, trying to figure it out. Quando. I killed a bunch of these Whisperlings yesterday, but they would just like respawn right after I killed them. Oop, I pulled two. And so I figured they didn't have anything to do with it. But they wouldn't be here if they didn't have anything to do with it. So he was killing enough to where it said something across the bottom here. Magic Duel. My earlier streams, I was on Caladim doing the time lock server, but my cousin, my nephew, and my brother all came back to the game, so they came to the live one for the new expansion. And then, like Dawes was saying today, once we get the signature quest finished, he's thinking of going back to Caladim because just doing crazy damage now. My pet had one hit for 140 billion the other day. Yesterday I nuked for 101 billion, 100 billion, and 109 billion. It's in what is it? SO. I forgot the name of the expansion. It's the level cap is 80, so it's pretty far along. $42 billion. There's one. To the ground, to the ground. So my nephew and my cousin are both watching EQ1 and EQ2 right now for the next time locks to start. We don't know yet. My nephew was looking and said, "Looks like they usually would start one like in March." So he's thinking it might be March, but he's not sure. And then with the buyout, who knows? I haven't read anything about the buyout other than they were bought out, so I don't know what they're changing, if they're changing anything, if they're changing the people. Yeah, that's what I'm doing around the aggro mobs over here. Yeah, because I was watching the video and it was showing he killed the Whisperlings here, and a poacher popped up in the camp right there. So bring him to me. Don't fight him up there. Bring him to me. There we go. A sacred stag? What did I just do? I brought a Whisperling down near one of the aggro mobs, and he did that. Yep, I'm a conjurer. You got me. My pet right now has got the frog thing on. So I want to bring that over the mobs. You stay right there. Okay. Alright, alright. Now I get it. Don't knock me off the cliff. Yeah, AA points are freaking crazy right now at 350. Are you a conjurer too, or? Oh, you are playing conjurer. My AA points I have set up. I played this character since I think EQ2 went live November 8th of 2004, and I played this character since January of 2005. My first character is a swashbuckler. He started 2 days after it went live. So I've had this character forever, so my AA points are set up a lot of these AA points are set up the way I set them up way back in the day. So that's what my skill tree looks like. This one here, the animated dagger, used to be a limited aid pet, but it's not limited aid anymore. It's just a straight damage spell now. But I use this a lot. Shockwave. I use that a lot when I'm in big groups, when I bring big groups, because it knocks them all down. Makes them all look at my pet. And in elemental toxicity, I use the AoE version of it. And then this is my conjurer setup. Now I have different conjurer setups. This was the conjurer setup I use now, but it used to be set up where I had the hydromancer. But I never set up with the hydromancer anymore because I'm soloing everything pretty much. So the only time I used I had the hydromancer set up is when I would be two boxing and I would have Glassy on, and one of my characters from on my other account on. I would bring on the hydromancer, which is just pretty much a warden, and use that one to heal the other person I was playing. But since I don't do that anymore, I don't have that set up anymore. And then Shadows is set up like this. Heroic is like this. And Dragon is all down this side. Yep, now I got a Merc. This Mercenary is, I just got. It's a Celestial level. Mercenaries now have armor you can put on. It's Mercenary only armor. And these mercenaries do insane amounts of damage. Insane. Thanks for the help, Delman. That was Delman and Quan both. You guys both helped. Yesterday I spent hours just wandering around trying to figure it out. So. I need another one. Where's he at? There he is. Is it set to like I have to do it to like one of every kind or something, or is it just a certain amount? 3 billion, that's not so good. Well, yeah, you haven't played in a while. So, after 10 years, okay. So, you know when you get a new spell, like all my high level spells are all app level right now, Apprentice? It goes... Well, they said they redid them. I couldn't tell you, because I haven't looked back at these AAs in years, but my setup didn't change. So if they went in and they changed... Oh, it's hotless! If they went in and changed any of this, I couldn't tell you. So none of my layout changed. This is exactly how it was. I took a picture the day before to make sure I'd be able to put my AAs back where they were. But when I got on after they did the expansion, these are exactly in the same spot they were. They didn't move. Neither one of these. These were the two they worked on, and neither one of them moved any of my stuff. They just must have done stuff to the amount of damage or whatever. An elemental blast is the one I hit for 109 billion yesterday. Alright, where's another one? Are you... Yeah. So... Whoops. That was bright. Holy crap! Okay, so there's my best hit so far. Elemental Blast did 121.45 billion. So my pet's best hit was 140 billion. My best hit so far is 121 billion. Come here. Come here. Ah, was trying to pull him and the bird at the same time. Where's one? Oh, is that a bird? There's 112 billion. $121 billion. 112 billion. Not up yet. Okay. Sure, one sec. Oh, there he is. They gotta come up. The one thing I really don't like about this expansion is the names, the lack of names, and then some of the names they've given stuff. Like one of the mercenaries, his name is Painface, Doom-Hilled Painface, or something like that. The Prestige are set up that way, and then the Conjurer tree is set up that way. And apparently, once I finish the signature quest, because you'll see I have 25 out of 25 on this one and 25 out of 25 on this one, but I have 20 points available. From what I was told, once I finish the signature quest, it'll make it where I can put one more point into one of these or two of these, I don't know, something like that. Alright, what's this guy's at? Let's see, let's figure this guy out. Is this what I'm going to need the skulls for? Alright, so let's just go kill him. Yes. Oh, they got new things called Ascension spells since you've been away, so that's a whole nother line of spells later on. Oops, I forgot to reset these guys. Does it look like he's not taking damage? Yeah, he stopped taking damage. What did we do wrong? What is not going on here? Yeah, that's how I felt. I went back to Everquest 1 and when I went back to Everquest 1 earlier this year, they're in their 27th expansion. Okay, this guy's not taking damage. I need to do something here. Heal me, you dummy, heal me. There we go. Okay, so I had to go use the beast that I had freed to be able to do damage. Whew, my goodness. Wow. Oh, so the colony can return home, so the ants are back. Okay. Wow, that one was a pain in the buttocks. Yep, there go the ants. So that's where we gotta go next. Um, I started a stream on when I first started streaming. I was on the Caladem server, which is the time lock server, and I started a character from scratch. I wasn't using any claim. I wasn't using any of the station cash. I wasn't in a guild, so I wasn't using guild help at all. I just wanted to do it like I did back in 2005 when I started uh, my this character, and I wanted to run it that way and just do it all solo like I had done over the years. And man, is it tough! I forgot how tough it was to solo before mercenaries, and I got I think 17 episodes of that. My character's level 22. I had like Hotlist there told me I should try doing some of the other zones like uh, Butcher Block or over there by Gorwin, where the stuff that drops is better equipment, but those weren't there when I started. So I stayed in Antonica and Thunderous Steppes. Leather shoulders. Great, give me more stuff I can't use. And I've noticed in this expansion that once you kill a named, a shiny usually spawns somewhere near them. So now I'm guessing I'll be able to go into the ant cave. Yep. Bug Terranin? Bug Terranin. I'm guessing I don't have a map for this. Okay. Oh, that's the way out. Okay! I ran the wrong way. Hmm. These are all linked, it looks like. It looks like only one took damage. Alright, everybody's getting in on the job here. Let's just hit them all. I forgot my pet's got an illusion on right now that makes him a frog, and I heard a frog croak. I'm like, there's frogs in the ant tunnel? Oh, it's my pet. $44 billion. My mercenary I had before this one was only treasured level. Oh, I was telling you the levels of the spells. You have apprentice, and then you go up from apprentice. The next is journeyman, and then there used to be adept ones and adept threes. Now they're just adepts. And then after that is expert. After that is master. After that is grandmaster. After that is ancient. After that is celestial. The only thing I have that's celestial is this mercenary, which I bought from the broker. So I can't really say I earned it. The only ancients I have are my pet I'm using. My tank pet is ancient. My Airy Hunter is a Grandmaster. My AoE is an ancient. And then everything else I have that's this level is all apprentice, 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 apprentice. Because the spells are just too friggin' expensive to buy, so my cousin Gorlord has been buying the books so he can make all the higher level stuff. So I played this game for 16 years. I have 3.5 million plat. My cousin had close to 73 million plat, but he bought a bunch of books to make, so he can make the higher level spells. But it turned me that direction. I might as well get those guys too. Did you buy this expansion, Quan? Delman, do you play EQ2 like exclusively? Because I see it's in your name. That's pretty cool. You got the premium? Is that the $80, $85 one? Oh, you got the $100 and something one? Nice. I got the $85 one for this account, and I got the $35 one for my other account. I think I've only had my other account on this stream once for a very short stream. It's like 2 hour, 3 hour stream I did on my Cleric Tolnors. Yeah, you got to get to the zone to be able to get to them. You can't even get into this zone until you're level 120. I mean, into this expansion. I got on last night. Yep. I got on last night and was watching Steve Fantasy finishing off his stream, doing his one chip challenge for charity. And while I was doing that, I was on here cleaning my bags out because my bags were so freaking full. And I got on my Troubadour, who's level 110. That's cool, Delman. Do you stream on here? Well, that was cool. I saw him there, and then he materialized. That was cool. Hi, everybody. I've come to give you rocks. Have some rocks. Have some more rocks. Oh. I was gonna say, well, follow me and I'll follow you back. Well, I follow anybody who follows me, I follow them back. I'm usually playing right now, I'm playing Monday through Saturday. And my streams usually last about 5 to 7 hours. Because on my work schedule, my season is over. And then Tulian also streams. Tulian, I know him as Ilthan and Jaculus. He used to be in this guild because he's a friend of my cousin's. And he's the one that got this guild from, I think it was level 20 something to level 42 while I was gone. And then since my cousin's come back, we've gone all the way up to 65. 63% into 65. This is the way I just came from? I don't think so. I don't see it. Yep, this is the way I came from. Okay. Yeah, so I've played this game. I played EQ1 from the day it came out. I remember reading a magazine report on it saying it was going to be the first totally immersive 3D online massive role-playing game, and I was like, you know what, I'll check that out. And I played EQ1 for a long time from the day it came out, and then I left and I played Dark Age of Camelot, and then I went and played like Detroit Motor City, which I still don't know why. I don't know crap about cards. And then like Anarchy Online, and I never really got into WoW because after playing EQ1, WoW is way easy to play. Of course, so is EQ2, but what am I missing? I will be 50 years old in March. 50, the big 50. Mentally, I'm 12 years old. But I will be. Did I pull something? Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Lethal. Lethal, he's one of the guys that follows me. I follow him. He streams. He's 51. So then I started playing this game 2 days after it came out because I loved Dark Age of Camelot, but I didn't get very far in it. The thing I always tell everybody I loved about it was how the longer a mob was up, the more experience bonus it was getting. So if you stayed in front of the town where everybody else was and killed stuff, you would get like 100 experience for killing something. But if you went off into the woods where nobody else is killing stuff and the mobs have been up longer, then if you killed it, you got an experience bonus and you would get like 108 per kill. So I love that mechanic. I wish other games would have done that. But while I'm dreaming, I'd like a pony. What am I missing? I think the spider. Fido! And I got here 2 days after it started because my 10 box set was late getting to the GameStop I had ordered it from. Is that all the spiders? Nope. There more spiders anywhere? Did I get all the spiders? My pet keeps croaking. I remember that poor guy working at GameStop that day when I went to go get my box set. Oh, they didn't send all the ones we were supposed to have, so yours going to be here tomorrow or the next day. Insert flood tirade of bad words here. And then I played this game for a long time, left it a few times for like a month or two. That's the way out. Left it for a month or two and then would come right back. Alright, so. Aha, what is that? It's gone, that's what it was. Oh, it was just that. Ah, boo. Boo, hiss, boo. Nothing. So there's that way and this way. Which one did I take? Oh, I can't go that way yet. Wait a minute. Is that attackable? One of the other instances on, I think it was, it wasn't the Echo Cave, it was, I think it was in Savage Weird. There was attackable walls you had to break down to get to the next spot. Looking to see if there's anything I've missed. Aha! Big old spider. I wonder if it's got a root going on or something. Or all these eggs gonna hatch. Oh, sick 'em, Gnu. Probably got a poison dot, I would suspect. Oh. Army o' spiders. This feels like Diablo. Hmm. Die. Die twice. Well, that was Exterminate the Queen. That was a lot faster than I thought it would have been. Once I watched that video and then kind of figured out what I was supposed to be doing. And more stuff I can't use. Yay! At least it's heirloom, so that means I can give it to some other character on my account. That's a collectible. And then I want to sell those because that's status. And I don't have a whole lot of status. I'm only at 26 million. Okay, I'm thinking I probably opened another door somewhere. Yep, right there. So now I gotta clear the den. Empty the den. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? Where the hell's my people? There they are. I was like, why am I standing here fighting this thing by myself? I have a mercenary and a pet, and neither one of them were near me. Follow me this time. Lore and legend for vampires. This vampiric incisor. Normally, when you have a lore and legend, for anybody who hasn't done it, hasn't done the vampire lore and legend, normally you will get. Oh, I can't show it on the closed ones. I'm gonna show it on the live ones. You will have 3 items that drop only off the characters, so you have to keep killing them until those 3 drop. You won't even see them. You won't even pick them up or anything. It'll just say, you have obtained the Erican hair or whatever. But the 5 down below are ones you can trade. You can buy them off a broker. You can kill the mobs until you get them. Vampire is different. Vampire, you have to get 20 of these incisors. And then do all these. So hey, there it is. Huzzah! 65 billion was the best on the Shadow Stalkers. I forgot to pop up the one. Let me pop up the one for that spider. Fido! So this is what we did for the spider. Ginyu hit 74 billion in one hit. Cool. Will you bring me a Pepsi, please? Thank you. My wife is the shiznits. Alright, so that's two directions I can go. Which way should I go? Left or right? 15 billion on that one. And blah, blah, blah. I don't have a map for this spot. Does that look like it's blocked off? That's blocked off, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we're going this way. Beautiful. Thank you, babe. Someday I'll have to tell the story of how me and my wife got together. It only took 30 frickin' years because of my social anxiety. Booyah! That was a billion, that's a billion, that's a 2 billion, that's a 7 billion, that's a 6 billion. What server are you on, Quan? Whoop, I just got an achievement. Shade Weaver's ticket, yep. Hall of Fate? Who else is on Hall of Fate? Somebody else yesterday was saying they were on Hall of Fate. And it dropped. I think it was Baz. Baz plays on Hall of Fate, and he said it dropped night before last. The server went down at like 8 o'clock at night. I wasn't playing. I'm in Pacific time. I wasn't playing here on Magic Duel, so I don't know if this server went down or not. Booyah! They resisted. I was gonna say they rejected it. They rejected my proposal to nuke them. Not even a mimic? Come on. That looks like a named. Return to sender. They did not like another vampire conciser. I'm not gonna attack you guys yet. I'm gonna attack all your add-ons over here. So, did you play Conjurer when you were playing 10 years ago? Is that what your level 91 is? And how many other characters do you have? Shoot, I still need to make a Valshir. Now that they added a new race in the game, the Valshir, which are the lion people, not the cat people like the Karen are, I need to make another one because I have... Oh, cool. I have 32 characters right now, one of every race, one of every class, except Valshir, because Valshir just came out with this expansion, and I just haven't made one yet. I gotta figure out what I want to make. I have, this is Glacialabolus number 3, or number 4? Number 3. I have this Glacialabolus, which is my main, which is the guild is named after. I have a Glacialabolus I made on Antonia Bale, because I wanted to do what I was doing with the stream. This was before, long before I did the stream. And then I have the Glacialabolus Conjurer on Caladim, which was my stream series before. And then I have another Conjurer named Cacodaemonius on my other account, who's a Froglock. So I have 4 Conjurers, 1 Necromancer, and then one of everything else. Wow. So I wonder if these guys are going to be like that one group where you can't kill one without killing both. They feed off each other. Is there anything behind him? I couldn't tell if there's anything behind him. Alright. Get ready to Warrior Gate. So, Delman, you still on here? What do you play? I wish I could see a list of people who are actually on. Transformation. Oh no, somebody's a gargoyle. That was a good cartoon when I was younger. You changed again? Is he taking damage? Is he taking damage? Alright, let's get rid of that. I see more of them in here. Are they not going to do anything unless he gets close to him? Here, have a stun. Just for you. Merry Christmas. Have a stun. Well, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Hey, that's the helmet I'm wearing. Go, me. Well, once I got past that one hurdle, once I watched the video and then you guys helped me, I was finally able to finish that one. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Alright, who do I need to talk to? Why do I have so much things up over here? Those I want up. That one I don't want up. Those I don't need to have up. Well, I got a lot of stuff for Untamed Lands already. So what do I need to do for the Reign of Shadows? Find my way to have my body prepared. Is there anybody in this zone who wants to talk to me? Negative. Untamed Lands, okay. Where is... So I need to go back into Shade Reaver's second. The regular zone, not the instance, okay. Aha! A book. That was astounding, Glacelibulus. The spirit focus shard you obtained was very strong. We won't have to rekindle that ward for a very long time. Is that a... That's a plushie, isn't it? Yep. Cool. The danger was worth it. What you accomplished was very impressive, Glacelibulus. You say that to everybody who finishes the quest. You think I'm prepared to make an offering to the Feral Spirit myself now? I admit I was a little skeptical about you when you first approached, but you quickly proved me wrong, and now you have gone above and beyond. You have proved yourself a true ally of the Charval by exerting so much to rekindle all of the ward totems. If anyone's body is prepared for the offering ceremony, it's yours. Show enough. What I gotta do? What I gotta do? Return and Charval. Okay. I don't know why they added the bunny rabbits. Did they have the bunny rabbits when you were still playing Quando? They're not touchable. They're just there for looks. They just bounce around. They're in every frickin' zone, it seems. And you'll see them from a distance and think it's a shiny, and then you run up and it's just a frickin' bunny rabbit. Who do I have to return to? Hemnist Wadaka. Oh, he's over here. He's sitting on the wall, isn't he? Or is he over in there? Why is it not lit up? This is Charval. This is the town, everybody. It's a pretty good sized town. See, that's a cat this time. They added cats this last one, so you see it in a distance and think it's a shiny, and then you get up close and it's a friggin' cat or a bunny rabbit. I don't know why they added those. Okay, this guy I'm looking for is... He's not the one that's sitting on the wall. He's gonna be... right over here, I think. Or is he in the... No, he's over here. He's not the one that was in the temple. Or not the temple, in the palace. See, that's one of the things I don't like about this new expansion. These characters, even though they may not be characters that you're using at all, they should have names over their head. It should just say something like a Val Shearer citizen or something. What is this? Why is that? Am I supposed to use that in a minute? Get behind me, Merc. I want to be able to see the person I'm talking to. Get behind me. Alcabor. Glaciabolus, do not be alarmed by my appearance. With the stuff I've seen in this game, you're not alarming me at all. What was my last fight? 39 billion? I'm not. You're projecting yourself. It's just like you did in the Aurelian coast. La la la. Precisely, across the Akashic, never there. I still suspect a spy within the Deepwater Circle, and what we were about to discuss is most sensitive. What is it? Hasn't the head scholar Nabithan kept you informed of our actions up here? She's reported back to me regularly, yes. Her latest update is what prompted this contact. How confident are you that Sarah blah 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 is acceptable to spirit magic? Confident may not be the right word, but I've seen spiritual magic attack shadow magic and win. The Valshir have been using it for years to help protect this land from the Shisar and the Akiva before that. And is it for this you wished an item of significance to bargain? Not to bargain, but to present as an offering to the Pharaoh's spirit. If we can get its willing assistance, our Shadowbane weapons will be even stronger against that guy. I murder names. I'm awful with names. It's like when I first heard of the Necronomicon, when I first saw the book, I thought it was called the Necronomicon. I used to call it Satyricon, Satyr Icon. Whoop. AFK for a second, the cat closed himself in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Like a bad check, I have returned. Then it should be something very important, something akin to all that hangs in the balance. That isn't easy to come by, but I have an idea of what would be a worthy sacrifice. You do? That's great! I trust your instincts, is why I sent you on this mission. It will take some time to prepare the item for transport, and ensure it's safe delivery to you. I can't speak worth a crap today. I understand Hymnus Wadaka will be impressed. We have something worthy in mind. I will keep a projection tether to this place. You will hear from me again, Glaciabolus. Just be careful. We can't allow ourselves to play into the Emperor's hands. Well, Luke Skywalker didn't play into it. Yay! And now my mercenary is standing right in front of the person I need to talk to. Get over here. Thank you. That was different. That was the first essence of an erudite I have ever witnessed. Erudite. Is that something they do regularly? Erudites? No, Alcabor or Darton. Let's just say it's not the first time, so you could see him, could you hear him? When he first appeared, he asked for you, but once you arrived, I could only hear your side of the conversation. Useful trick of his. He said he has an item worthy of sacrifice to the Pharaoh spirit. It is only a matter of time now before it is delivered. Excellent. And your body and soul to the Katasha. And ward singers help you prepare for the ceremony. Show enough. 5 out of 9. Yeah, I'm not reading that. It was like that was like the song Princess Kira sang for me. The bearers and protections of Shadeweaver's ticket will no longer impede you. So that means I should be able to fly. Is that better than what I'm wearing? 2715. It's actually worse than what I'm wearing. See, I'm wearing my Christmas stuff. I got my candy cane sword. I got my wreath cloak. I've got my frostfell robe, and I've got my reindeer horns with the lights on them. So, I got a sacred tiger plushie. Cool. For completing this quest, all eligible characters will now have access to Shadeweaver's ticket and its dungeons. The song I sung made you immune to our spiritual protection upon Shadeweaver's ticket, but you will still find a barrier stopping you from entering Vexthal. That is not of our creation. The Shisar have cast their own magics to defend their stronghold. That figures. Do you know of any way in? No, if there is one, it is to escape even the most skilled Talrun or member of the Katisha. Well, I've kept some time before the offering. Well, I've got some time before the offering item is delivered. I'm going to search around Vexthal for a way in. It's not a helm, that's shoulders. So I need to go and search around Vexthal. Okay. I never fought in Vexthal in EQ1. My nephew and my cousin did. My cousin was one of, and his guild on one of the servers, they were one of the first to go to Sleeper's Tomb. But now they got 27 expansions. Sleeper Tomb's not such a big deal anymore. That's the hard thing to do, is try to come up with stuff that's like monstrous, monumental zones. And then by the next 3 or 4 expansions, those zones aren't anything anymore, so. Okay, so now we're going into Shadeweaver Thicket, the regular one. The standard zone. Me and another person have the exact same merc. Okay, so I need to go near Vexthal, which is right there. No, that's Ant Cave. Vexthal's right there, so I need to go somewhere down in here. So we'll just go that way. We'll fly to the other spot, and then we'll go from there. This is the mount you get with this expansion. The Azura Spirit Boon. I don't know why I'm not using that. It looks like this, but it's purple. This one's blue. And then I have a mount on me. I'm using a mount, but I have them turned off so you only see them when I'm actually flying. So. Okay, so we want to go this way. Yep, Bexall is this way. So what am I doing? Search around Bexall for a clue how to gain entrance. This is Vextal, and I can tell you from experience yesterday that this is where you pop up when you die, right here. I must have killed all those guys I needed for the quest. I had a quest for those guys. Alright, so let's... Whoa, hello, how you doing? They died pretty quick. 4.86. Interesting. Nothing there. See, he's not poisonous because red's not touching the black. Isn't that how it is in snakes? They're poisonous if the red touches the black. Vextal. What's attacking? I can always tell when I'm being attacked because all of a sudden I can't run very fast. What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on up here? Interesting. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need to see this later in the quest? Hmm. That's the edge of the zone. I can't go any further that way. So let's see. I was down here killing stuff yesterday. Don't attack me. I don't want to have to kill you. Well, I could probably kill you. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just I don't want to. I don't want to have to. Hmm. So many nooks and crannies, but not another way in. Thought that was a named for a second. But it's not. That's the way to get to the ant cave. See, that's the ant cave there in this zone. Hmm. It did it again. Did everybody see that? That bugs me. Must be a glitch or something because it pops up a little text box that says something, but it only flashes for a second. It did that to me in that instance. Hmm. Nothing up there. Must be a way to infiltrate the Shissar stronghold of Vextal despite their defenses. Search around Vextal for clues as to how to gain entrance. Well, it's not saying quest item not found, so it's not killing things, I guess. Then again, it might be. I mean, you never know. Hanging jar of Finn's fireflies. This item can be placed on the wall of any house type. That's interesting. Interesting, it lets you examine it like that, but it won't let you grab it. I came out here and was running all through here when I had to kill Vextal and I had to kill the other guys. The Akivas. Just looking for stuff. Ignore me. Nothing to see here. I don't like pulling stuff and killing it when I don't need it. Because I feel like I'm taking it from other people who might be doing the quest. I mean, if it's in my way, then yeah, I'll get rid of it, but... That's the war that's being done by those guys. Hmm. What they weren't talking about that, were they? Oop, there's an epic up. Forgot my pet was a frog again. Saw him standing next to me. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, that's my pet. Hmm. Accomplished just our hunter. Oh, don't tell me it's another quest. What is it? Spiritual Bedlam? Which ones do I still have up? I have that one. Enter Shade with a ticket Untamed Land, which isn't open yet. That's Untamed Land, Untamed Lands. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. See if I can find her again. There was a Sissar lady that I did a quest for. Right here. Aha! Working with the Kava Akivan might be the key to accessing Vexthal. Yep, he doesn't speak it. So this is what my nephew was talking about. I need to learn Akivan language, and it was in the last expansion, and I never did it. So let me look that up real quick. Akheva. Fleshless tongue. Oh, so it's a collections quest. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go finish this collections quest. Let me go back to the guild house. Drop some stuff off. And then we'll go get these. I have some of these. It says you won't be able to see any of these unless you've gotten all the way through Shattered Dawn's Burn the Midnight Oil signature quest for Blood of Lukelin, and I've already finished it, so. What do I got? Did I have any shinies I didn't need? That's a house item. That's a robe that I don't care for right now. That's a house item. That's for something else that I don't really care for. Already got it. More legend. That's a collectible. And the rest is all trash. Okay, so collectibles. Lorne Legend. And then I gotta put stuff for. So if you get something that's heirloom, that means you can either trade it to somebody who was there when you got it for up to 48 hours. So if I was in a group with somebody and something dropped and I looted it, but then I decided I didn't need it and one of them wanted it, as long as it was in 48 hours, they could take it. Or if I took it and I don't need it, like when I'm soloing, obviously I'm going to take it. Then if it's heirloom, you can give it to any member of your anybody on your account. So any of my characters on this account can have it if they're of the proper level and the right class and whatnot. So that's one of the things I did last night was I ran through trying to see if any of my other characters could grab any of the stuff I got already. The bad news is by the time they usually get up to the level where they can use it, they've already got better stuff. Let's go to the guild bank, which is almost empty. Put these in the guild bank. Alright, and then the rest we need to sell. Anything selling at the broker yet? Oh, something sold. 10 plat, 17 gold. That's it. One advanced armor's outfit for 76 for 17 gold. One ooze of the forbiddens for 10 plat. That's cool. Okay, come over here and sell. Oh, we're 27 million. Alright, so I need to go to the blinding. This is the. I'm going into the last expansion. So I can finish this quest. Let's finish this language. I think it's interesting that they put the language in as a collections quest. So this is the last expansion, the blinding. Alright, and so I need to look and see. How much of this I need. What was it called again? I forgot what it's called now. Something tongue. Fleshless tongue. Fleshless tongue. So I've only got 435 of these collections completed. My cousin Tommy is, I think he said he's 7 away from having 1,100 of them finished. But like I said, he's the one that was in one of the first guilds to hit the Sleeper's Tomb area in EQ1. Well, I see flesh scraps. I don't see fleshless tongue. Oh, that's the language. So what's the actual collection called? Well, let's just go out and find the first one and see if I even have it already. Go by. So I copied a waypoint. Where's that put me? Right there, straight ahead. Okay. Once you completed the signature quest, the entire signature quest, you can fly in this zone. Until then, you can't. You have to grab that bug that I just landed near, and he flies you down to Rocktor, or whatever the name of the pyramids are over here. So it says one should be right in here. Yep, right there. Akiva runes is what it's called. Okay, so yep. That one. So I need the Dyna rune, not to be confused with Dinosaur. Dyna rune is there. It's over that way. Hmm. That's not it. There it is. Okay, the next one is Faerun. It's also here in the Blinding. I must not have done a lot of looking around for stuff when I was here. Straight ahead. Can I fly high enough to get over these? Apparently I can. So I'm guessing, like I said, this is the part of the quest where you have to know the language. Because I could talk to the first lady while I was just flying around doing other quests and completed her first quest. But the other guy won't even talk to me, or he talks to me in a language I don't know, so around this spot. And this, what I'm doing here, tracking harvestables. This is a trade skill prestige. Farsees, no, it's that one. Where's it at? It's one of these. Increase your ability to get a rare bonus harvest. This also grants ability to track harvesting nodes. Higher ranks this ability lower the cooldown of the track harvestable ability. And when you track harvestables, it also shows you shinies. Like these exclamation points are pages. So there's no shinies near here. But this is where I should be for this shiny, so. No shiny. No shiny. Somebody must have just got it. I don't know what the respawn times are on shinies. Special ones like this that have certain spots where they gotta be. Hopefully it's not too long. Let's see if I have all these pages. Got it. And got that one. There was somebody standing down here just a second ago. They took that other page. I figured they were probably looking for the same thing. Whoop. Let's get back over here where it's supposed to be. I only had one location for it, and the one location was right over here. There we go. Ah, sees it. Alright, be the right one. No, you're not the right one. Crap in a bucket. Oh, well. Let's go back over here. It's apparently supposed to spawn like in this spot. What are the other ones I need? Fear rune, and I need the mock rune. That's in the Aurelian Coast. Okay. Dun, dun. Um. I'm gonna harvest this real quick while I'm standing here waiting. My harvesting skills are maxed, so I don't really need to do this, but you never know. And I have the Cloak of the Harvester going. Well, let's go to the Aurelian Coast and then we'll come back. No epics up in this dungeon. Oh, yep, there's an epic there. There's another epic that pops up over here. I don't see him. I think finishing this off. I think I finished this signature quest off by myself. I had, I think Dawes and Gore both helping, but I finished it first by myself and then helped them in some of the dungeons. So the coast is over this way. Shiny. Nosedive as soon as I see the shiny. So where is it here? It says by the Heroic Island. That frickin' thing there, that heroic, is I was attacking stuff out there and my pet aggroed. My pet AoE'd and I ended up having it attack me. Oh, way out there. Okay. Next thing I knew, I had a epic times 3 or 4, whatever, attacking me. I was like, "What is going on?" I ran screaming. This area looks like it could use a weed eater. I don't think I've been out to this island now I think about it. Have I been out here? Oh, you know I gotta do it. There's a shiny right there. Don't need it. So I don't think I've been out to this island. I make a discovery experience. Holy crap. That is a heroic named. Who looks massive. I really don't think I want to try and attack him. Yep, haven't been here before. Didn't even know it was there, and that's not what I needed. Dang it. Ikevian pendant, that's part of the lore and legend. $15 billion was the highest hit on that fight. Okay, there's the mock. So all I need is the one that wasn't spawned up in that one spot. This guy's heroic, so he's gonna kill me very quickly, I'm pretty sure. Apparently he can't go very far. He resets. He's not taking any damage yet, so I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Oh, he's taking some damage. Man, he's not taking very much damage. He's too tall, I can't see the numbers flashing over his head. I can't tell if we're doing good or not. Oh, plane ship to pet. Let's see if that helps. I have a master strike for this guy? Must be a golem. Communion, let's get a couple more pets out. This one I tried to cast, this is an ascension spell. I tried to cast that during one fight, and by the time the cast went off, what I was fighting was dead already. I haven't used my ascension spells much. Might as well use them a little bit. They have long recast times, but I hardly ever use them, so why not use them? We've got them to orange. I swear, if this guy dies and like instantly respawns and doesn't drop me anything, well, he can't be knocked down, so that's pretty cool. God, how many hit points does this guy have? Whew! I thought I was gonna get one-shotted when I attacked him, but that was a pretty good fight. Pouch of ancient spines. Wow. Biggest was a 12 billion. Is there another named on this island? It says there's another named right there. I wonder if it's up. Nobody's on this island, so it probably will be up. Yep. Alright, let's see how bad we die on this one. I finished that Lord Legend 2, apparently. To tell you how my setup's been for the last couple years, Master Strike there, the one you get for completing Lord Legends, I've been killing stuff so easily for the past couple years that I didn't even have that on my hotbar. Because I was doing enough damage with everything else that I never even had it up. Communion, get a couple more pets out there. That's not a boast. I was just thinking about that. I was like, wow, that sounded like I was tooting my own horn thing. It's not. It's just that I've never needed it. Forgot I had it, actually. Everything else was doing so well, especially with my pet killing stuff as fast as it kills stuff. Hey, let's pick up my auction. Did you get more auctions? AFK for a second. I'm gonna kill this guy here theoretically, hopefully, and then I'm gonna end my stream. I gotta go run off and do Christmas stuff. So I was planning on it being a short one today. It's gonna be just under. Wow, only like 3.5 hours. That's probably the shortest stream I've done, I think. No, I think when I got on this with my Cleric Tolnors, I think I only did 2 hours. So this one's gonna end early because of Christmas stuff. And then I'll be back on. I won't be on tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Twitch tonight, but I'm gonna be watching Steve Fantasy. He's gonna be finishing Plague's Tale. So make sure if you haven't already, go watch tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Time. Steve Fantasy, Fantisy. He will be doing Plague's Tale. He just hit 1,500 for his donations for Extra Life for the Seattle Children's Hospital. He's still got 500 to go. If he reaches 2,000, he's going to shave his beard off. And his youngest child has never seen him without a beard. So it's all for the children, which is all good stuff. So by the end of this year, and then in January he starts for the next year. Last year he got $435. This year he's sitting at right now $1,500. So he has gone up, way up, insanely up. So, well, we killed that one too. So, go us. And it gave me a monk and bruiser and beast lord fighting weapon. Yay. Oops, it's not up yet. Oh, no, wait, that is up. That's the right one. I think. Yeah, that was the name to that one, wasn't it? Zandan, whatever. Dandan. Rosanna, Zanadana. 15 billion. Alright, I'm gonna gate back to the guild house. And then, wait, she's got something on her. Okay, I'm gonna go gate back to the guild house. We have the one rune, we'll find it on Monday. Or I may just go camp it out tonight while I'm watching Steve. And then Monday we'll pick up where we left off on the signature quest. I might be going backwards in the signature quest a little bit on Monday because Nosworth will be on, hopefully Monday. We'll see. But for now, I'll say goodbye, everybody. If you haven't followed, follow. It's free. If you can afford to, subscribe. If not, following is always free. And I will see everybody on Monday.